back to another Tech Comfort video. So today we're going to be talking about the Xbox Series X. As of right now, I have owned my Xbox Series X for a little bit over 2 months, and I do have some thoughts to share. From my previous video, and if you haven't seen that video when I did the unboxing video, I'm gonna link that maybe somewhere right up here. You can go ahead and check that video out. But since I uploaded that video, I have had quite a few requests about a follow-up update on my experience with the Xbox. And guys, I am so excited to share my experience about the Xbox with you guys today. There are quite a few things that I don't like about the Xbox, so I think we should get those straight out first. The first thing is going to be the controller. So I'm going to grab the Xbox controller right here, and I want y'all to listen to this. I'm not sure if it's going to capture this, but just listen to this. It's a little bit too clicky for me, coming from the PlayStation, from the PS5, and I have the PS5 controller right here, and I'm just going to make a comparison right here so you can hear this. And this is me just randomly clicking the buttons on the PlayStation controller and clicking the button on the Xbox controller. So you can see it's much louder on the Xbox, which is not a big deal. Again, just coming from PlayStation, and some people might actually like this. I think it might be a good thing, if you enjoy having that, what's it called? Mechanical keyboard. You might like this kind of feature on here on the Xbox. But for me, I really just don't care about having this clicky buttons on my controller. So that's the first thing I don't like about the Xbox Series X. So the second thing that I don't like about the Xbox Series The second thing I don't like about the Xbox Series X is the heat it produces. So this thing is a heat monster. I mean, it generates a lot of heat. When I'm playing the game, I have to have the air on, or I have to have the fan on. It doesn't make noise at all. I don't hear any noise except maybe when I'm watching a Blu-ray movie or whatever. But other than that, it doesn't make any noise, but it generates a lot of heat compared to the PlayStation 5. And you can see right here in my gaming studio, it's not the biggest, so it gets hot very quickly in here when I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. So the next thing I want to talk about now, I really understand this is me really nitpicking, because I love this controller. I love this console so much, and I really don't have so much to talk about things that I don't like about it. But the next thing I don't like about the Xbox Series S is the console itself. It's a fingerprint magnet. Just look at this. It's a fingerprint magnet. You touch it, you see fingerprints on it. I can't get to clean it off. It's just annoying. Perhaps if it's a white console, honestly, I do prefer it being a black console, but perhaps if it's a white console, it's not going to show so much fingerprint. But compared to the PlayStation 5, you can barely see any, if any. And if you do see any, it's probably going to be on the glossy section of the PlayStation 5. But the Xbox Series X is just a fingerprint magnet, and man, don't touch it, man. Just keep it away. Keep the kids away from it. Don't touch it, and you're going to save yourself a lot of time cleaning it. Now that I've gotten the dislikes away, let's go into what I love about the Xbox Series X. So the first thing is going to be the compact style. I like the design. It's really nice. I've always loved the design of the PlayStation, but honestly, I'm liking the design of the Xbox. I wish it had like a glowing light. The green on top, I wish it actually glows out. I do see, actually I've seen a few videos where people have some mods and they kind of put a glowing light or whatever. I might end up doing that. I don't know. I may not. We'll see how that goes. Maybe if I have some time, I will. Just let me know in the comments below, y'all, if y'all want me to install the green light thingy on the Xbox, But yeah. So I do like the fact that it's compact. I can store it in my console. It doesn't really look very intrusive. It's really nice. It's minimal. I love the minimality of the Xbox Series X. The next thing I love about this Xbox, and I know a lot of people talk about the PlayStation vibration, the DualShock, what's it called? The adaptive trigger on this thing. I don't know. A lot of people make a lot of noise about the adaptive trigger. It's okay. Honestly, it's not really crazy with the games. With the games we have now, of course, if you play Astros, then you're really gonna get a good feel of the adaptive trigger. However, it's there. It's good to have, but you know, it's a shame that PlayStation is not really taking advantage of it with their games. You know, so it's just meh, honestly. But the Xbox Series X doesn't have an adaptive trigger, but this thing is so powerful. The vibration on this controller, oh my goodness, it is so powerful compared to the PlayStation 5. It is so powerful. When I play the same games on PlayStation 5 as I do on the Xbox, I feel a lot of feedback on this controller when it comes to vibration. It is, I don't know, I like it. Some people might want to turn it down if you're able to do that. I don't think that's something you can do. I don't know. You know, but yeah, it's really nice. And I think a lot of people don't give Xbox enough credit about this controller's vibration feedback, because it is really, really strong, and I enjoy using this controller. You know, again, the adaptive trigger on the PS5 is great, but you don't really get to feel it. You don't really get to use it on the games that you play, except if you play Astros. So other than playing Astros, I don't really see any other game that took full advantage of the adaptive trigger, at least as of yet, you know. Play God of War, I don't really feel any difference, you know, but it's there, and I hope someday Sony's gonna really make it good. Sony, you're listening. Let's use this adaptive trigger feature, okay? Other than that, this is great. All right, so I'm gonna go to the next thing I have here on my list, which would be the comfort of the controller. So again, I am used to holding the PlayStation 5 controller. I've been gaming on PlayStation for over a decade. You know, my first PlayStation, I think, was back in the PS1. I can't remember how old I was back then, but yes, that was my first PlayStation, and I've had PlayStation ever since. This is the first time I'm actually having Xbox. So one thing about the PlayStation controller is if you had it every year, you kind of get used to the controller, you know, which is great. You know, I mean, it feels comfortable enough to use when playing games, and I love it. But man, when I held this controller right here, oh my goodness, the grip, this is fancy. They have, you know, Xbox, oh, whatever. I'm not sure if that's still, yeah. But they have some fancy writing, some lettering, or whatever on this, which is nice. But compared to this, honestly, when you hold this controller, the grip on here, the comfort, it's just amazing. Now, the only thing I struggle with is when I play the same games that I have on the Xbox as I do on the PlayStation, trying to get used to this X, Y, A, and B. This thing, man, I need someone to teach me how to use these things, man, because I'm so used to Xbox, O, and triangle. So this right here, X, Y, A, B, it's very confusing. You know, having two systems is really confusing. And of course, because I've been used to playing on PlayStation for so long, it's kind of a muscle memory for me to use the PlayStation controller. But on the Xbox, I have to retrain my memory, man, and it's kind of hard at this point. You know, sometimes I'm supposed to do one or two things and I'm wasting time because I'm trying to figure out which controller, which button to use. You know, hey, if y'all have two controllers, I mean two consoles, and you probably know what I'm talking about. You know, but yeah, it's a big deal for me. But other than that, it's very, very cool. I love, you know, the controller. It's easy to use. It's very comfortable in your hands. It feels just great. Now let's go down to the system software. So, okay, so I want to say Xbox is the Android and PlayStation is the Apple. Y'all, don't kill me for this one, okay? But that's the best comparison I can give it. The PlayStation is just so simple, so clean. You know, it's really clean, easy to use. It's very user-friendly. You know, and you cut it on. You don't really need to start digging into so many things to figure out settings or what you want to do. Very simple, very easy to use. The Xbox, however, y'all, man, it's stuff everywhere. It's clunky, you know. I do like the fact that you can actually put games on home screen. You know, as you can see, you know, I have a few games on here on my home screen. I do like that you can do that. However, man, it's just the UI is just bad, honestly. Like, I don't like the UI. It takes a lot of getting used to. Even my trophies, like when I get trophies, you know, on PlayStation, you know how maybe I'm just used to the trophies system on PlayStation, or maybe I'm just used to using PlayStation for so long. But I can't even find my trophies, y'all. I'm digging into different menus and different settings. Fine, when you get a trophy, it gives you that icon which you can actually click into, to get into the trophy and see what trophy it is. But to go back to that, after that option, I don't know how to find it, And honestly, it's not a big deal. I don't really care. I don't have any friends on Xbox like I do on PlayStation, so I'm not really trying to compare trophies or compare whatever, achievements or whatever. But that's one thing I don't like about the system software. The UI is just clunky. You got stuff all over the place. However, though, there are a few things I do like about it. I like the fact that you can, you can kind of customize and move your games to your home screen. I like that. I like that you can change the background of the home screen. Unlike the PlayStation 5, you no longer have a background. It's just the cards, the game cards or whatever. I do like that you can change the background of your home screen on the Xbox Series X. And also I do like the fact that you can add game cards on your home screen as well. So that's great. Those are things that I like about it. The killing feature right here is quick resume. And I don't know why PlayStation doesn't have this. Like, honestly, if you have PlayStation, guys, and you don't have an Xbox, you guys need to try to use quick resume. Like, go to someone's house, your friend's house, somebody who has Xbox, try it out. And I'm telling you, man, this feature is banging. Like, man, there is nothing else like quick resume. Honestly, I just love quick resume. So the way it works is this, y'all. You say you're playing a game, you're playing a game, Forza Horizon 5, and you want to jump into FIFA, with quick resume, rather than loading the game all the way from the beginning, it takes you right into the spot that you were in your previous game. Now, I think you can do quick resume up to 5 games. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, in the comments below. But it's a really killing feature. I love it. It's bossing. Quick resume. Xbox, you did that one good. The next thing I like about the Xbox is the graphics. So I don't have my TV side by side. However, I have my 2 games plugged on to the same TV. So I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but when I do switch between games, between HDMI ports, and I look at the games that I'm playing, I think they look better on the Xbox. I'm just being honest, y'all. I love my PlayStation, but I think they look better on the Xbox. I could be wrong, but again, this is my subjective opinion. Guys, don't hate me for this one, okay? I just feel like the Xbox has better graphics compared to the PlayStation. Now, the PlayStation exclusive games, of course, I can't compare those to the Xbox. And those games are banging. They look great. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a tie here for me between the Xbox and the PlayStation. So they both have good graphics, but again, I just feel like Xbox kind of shines a little bit brighter when it comes to same games I can play on both consoles. So the next thing that I have listed here is your theme. So you can customize your theme on your Xbox Series X. You can choose different wallpapers, different backgrounds. You can change all that good stuff. It's good to have. I don't really use it. I don't really see myself using it, but it's good to have, to know that you can do that if you ever need to. Sometimes you may just be tired of whatever screensaver you have. You might want to change that. If that's your thing, if that floats you both, thumbs up. So the next thing I want to talk about, y'all, and this right here is the killer feature. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit biased, but this is because I haven't tried this on PlayStation yet. But I do know PlayStation now offers a feature just like this as well. And this is Game Pass. So if you have an Xbox, you have to have Game Pass. I'm telling you, man. This video is not sponsored by Xbox, and Xbox, hey, look, reach out to me, man, y'all. Let's talk. Let's work out a deal, okay? But yeah, seriously, you have to have Game Pass. If you have an Xbox, it's a must to have Game Pass. So I have had Game Pass since day one of my Xbox, and I love it. Like, you can literally play any game you want that's on Game Pass. I know, again, PlayStation offers something like this now. I haven't tried it out, so I'm going to probably try that. I'm going to probably subscribe to the PlayStation's kind of Game Pass thing. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll try it out and see. But the good thing, the benefit of this Game Pass, you have so many other benefits. So the first one is cloud gaming. Okay, you don't have to download your games. You don't have to download the game to play. So if you want to save the space or the storage on your console, and you think you might like a game, you can just play it. Like, that is just simple. It's just so good. It's so simple, so easy. You can just go ahead, click on the game, play, try it out, see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you can download it. And you don't even have to download. You can play the whole game without downloading it. I mean, how great, how genius is that? Now, if you love the game so much, you can install it on your console, you know, and keep it on there and play from your console. Now, again, it's the same loading times. The only thing with cloud gaming is you have to have a very good, reliable internet. Without a good, reliable internet, honestly, it's gonna suck. You know, but you know, it's good to have. You know, you don't have to worry about storage on your console because you have cloud gaming. And cloud gaming works on your iPad, it works on your TV, it works on your cell phone, it works on your Xbox, it works on all your devices. So that's awesome. You know, I like that. So Game Pass, I mean, honestly, now I know why Xbox fans are screaming Xbox with Game Pass. So, you know, I'm neither a fan of both. I love both consoles. However, I'll be honest, I do spend more time on my Xbox. I think since I've had my Xbox for about 2 months plus now, I've only turned on my PlayStation maybe at most 3 times. You know, and I'm very honest with you guys. Like, honestly, I hardly go to my PlayStation. I hate that I hardly do, but I love the Xbox games so much. And I'm sure some of these games you can find on the PlayStation. But again, I have Game Pass, so because I have Game Pass, I just play all these new games I have access to. You know, with Game Pass, I have access to all these games, and I just try them out. Now, maybe when my Game Pass subscription expires, I can try the same feature on PlayStation 5, and then maybe I can compare both of them and see which one has better games. But yeah, that is great. So Game Pass, you can download any games you want that's available on Game Pass and play them for free. The subscription is cheap. I think mine is $14.99 because I have the console PC. Even though I don't have a PC, I have the one for console PC, and I think you can play it on your iPad, your phone, and on any device that you have, you can play Game Pass on. So that's great. But yeah, that's about it. That wraps up the video. Guys, please, y'all, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Let me know how I'm doing. Okay, I'm still new to this thing. I'm only a year plus in, and I know I'm not very consistent with uploading video, but guys, please, your comments, your likes, they encourage me. They make me go ahead and post more videos. But again, guys, you know, subscribe, like the video, share. Let me know, you know, how I need to improve my videos, what you would like to see next. I really appreciate all the feedbacks in the comments below. We just turned 1,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna have another video for that. I think my next upload will probably be something about that. So thank you guys. It's all you guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming back and watching these videos, and let me know what you think about this video. I'll see you next time.